What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Acclimating. Today I'm going to show you why and when you need to remove the flowers from your avocado trees. Alright. Alright, so a few days ago I got this nice Lila avocado. It looks in pretty good shape. Got it from Sam's Club, no affiliation. But there's a number of things. One, I still haven't rectified this, but it is starting to girdle around the graft where it's been staked. So I have this secondary stake here. It was also coming off to one side here. One of the branches was in a weird position. I don't know if that's from transportation or what, but I have kind of loosely pinned that in a better position so that it's more open. So yeah, one of the first things I'm going to do is make sure this doesn't girdle by A, seeing if it'll be okay without the stake, but B, primarily just getting anything tight off. This one at the bottom's okay. This one's a little tight. But okay, the main thing we're talking about here is the flowers and why and when you should remove them. If this did set fruit, it's still pretty young. Could you imagine an avocado on some of these branches here? I mean, it would just probably weigh them down and snap if the fruit actually did set. We need to focus this growth into more canopy, into a thicker trunk. So what we're gonna do is pinch off those flowers, and I'll show you how. Another factor in preparation with this tree, this was in a warehouse. It looks as though a lot of the growth was probably from outside, but you can tell the new growth is kind of pale. I'll show you up top on the canopy. And that's an indicator that it probably wasn't getting enough light where it was in the warehouse. So right now I have it in full shade. I'm gonna slowly move it into partial shade, and in the spring I'll probably have it in full sun and get it acclimated. I'm gonna put it in the ground, but I'm also gonna put it in partial shade because we're in Houston, Texas. Okay, so up top here you can tell what I'm talking about with some of this growth. This is good growth. This is good, healthy, nice and green. This is really pale, although you will see new growth, probably a different shade. You can just tell by the thickness of the leaves and stuff that it's not in the best condition the way it was starting to produce new growth. All right, so what we're gonna do here is simply take one of the blooms here, and we're gonna pinch it and leave about 1/4 of an inch. You're probably gonna get some dieback when you prune anywhere on an avocado, so you don't want to prune flush like you would with maybe a stone fruit. But we're just going to go through here, give them a pinch. I'll give you guys a really good close-up real quick too. Just give it a pinch. Just pinching it with my nail, throwing it into the mulch. All right, and so now I'm just gonna go through and finish that. And again, the reason why I'm doing this is because fruiting and flowering takes a ton of energy, and it's great. I picked this tree because it has the vigor and it's flowering at an early stage, and those are all positive things, but we don't want to focus energy into flowers and fruit set that probably won't actually set. Like I said, this tree is in pretty good condition. There is a little bit of mildew on here too, but it's technically in rehab. I want a really strong tree, and another thing I'm gonna do is hit it with a foliar. I have fish emulsion that I'm gonna dilute. I probably do like this much fish emulsion in a spray bottle and just give it a nice foliar and then put some into the roots. All right, and it looks like we got a majority of the flowers here. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you learned something and found it interesting. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions or additional information you'd like everyone to know about. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Also, if you're not subscribed, consider doing so, because I have a lot of different videos on tutorials as well as grafting and other things that you guys might find helpful. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Till next time.